Hi everyone, I'm Harry from the Grand and I'm going to be going around all the local businesses talking to them all about careers advice and guidance for young people. Today I'm going to be talking to Elliott from Revitalize, who's the director. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy.
So the Revitalize Health Fitness Clinic is a multidisciplinary service. So under one roof we've got our pain clinic, our mental health clinic, and then obviously we're in our fitness studio. So the whole concept is that someone can come in with low self-esteem, in pain, they might have a certain autoimmune disease, and we're able to take them through a process, if they're unfit as well, where at the end of it, they're pain-free, they've got less symptoms, they're mentally well, and they're the strongest, fittest versions of themselves.
And where did the name Revitalize come from?
Well, I actually had a brainstorming session with my friends, and I was advised by a solicitor at that point in time.
Oh wow.
Just in case Revitalize blows up, that you want to make sure that you can trademark it.
Brilliant.
So I started off by wanting to put my last name, which is Reed, into it. So I started off as Revitalize, and then I thought that was absolutely pants, so I just stuck to Revitalize.
What training and qualifications did you need to get to where you are today?
Because when we first started, my greatest asset was my time. I needed to make sure that I was qualified in a few different services. So that started off with sports massage and personal training, both which can be completed within about 6 weeks of training. But whilst I was studying, or at the same time, I was also studying for my 4-year masters in osteopathy. So to treat injuries, as I do, you have to have studied for 4 years under an intensive course to qualify to become an osteopath. And then my knowledge in osteopathy, i.e. being able to take in a person and get them pain-free, then helped to inform my services as as a sports massage therapist, but also as a personal trainer.
What's your most favourite part about your job that you do?
My most favourite part is anything that revolves around growth. So that could be on the front line, where I'm taking on individuals who are essentially, you might call it a shadow of themselves, or a shrunken version of themselves. They might come in with anxiety, depression, they might have chronic pain, they might not have exercised or enjoyed using their body for years, decades, and the growth of that individual, me being able to help that individual grow into who they want to be, whether that's pain-free, mentally well, our mental health clinic, strong with our fitness studio, etc. That's the best part for me on the front line. And then behind the front line, the growth of the business is my greatest joy. So being able to help more and more people in the right ways for them. So far we've helped over 6,000 people so far.
That's so good.
So
that's amazing.
Growing that number and making sure that we're maintaining our 5-star rating the whole time.
I've heard that you guys have won an award, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've won the Gravesend Business of the Year award last year, so 2019. We're a finalist in 2018, and then I was the Rising Star Black British Business Awards finalist in 2017.
That's amazing, congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And then Perry's Accountancy Award, we were a finalist in 2018. And then we were also a winner of Osteopathic Clinic of the Year award from the Prestige Awards this year.
That's brilliant and so well deserved, so congratulations Elliott, that's brilliant. And finally, what advice would you give to our young viewers watching at home who might want to get into this career field or might want to start a business of their own one day?
Yeah, so two big questions. First of all, when it comes to a career pathway, I think that a lot of younger individuals fall into the trap of thinking about what they enjoy. So it tends to be sometimes a bit of, for the lack of a better word, a selfish approach to career. But I think a bit of introspection and looking into themselves and really understanding what are the problems that they like to solve is a much better foundation to going into a career. So for me, I really liked the human body. I really like learning about the human body, but that is a little bit too vague and it's quite selfish. But if I can say, well, I can understand visual problems quite well, I can view and understand movement quite well, I really enjoy fixing issues when it comes to health, that then led the foundations for me for osteopathy, but it might have also led the foundations for psychology or psychotherapy or medicine or another area of rehab or occupational therapy. So the those foundations and understanding what I enjoy fixing then enables me to come up with multiple career options where I'm able to help a lot of people. And I think that individuals, you know, are really valued based on the size of the problems they can fix.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
if you're able to fix problems that are big problems for other people, then you'll always be in work. When it comes to starting up a business, it is a very, you have to understand how risky it is, and you cannot let your ego take over and think that you're going to be one of the few ones that make it big on their first attempt. So if you're starting up a business, first of all, focus on what problems you can fix, no matter how small or how large. Focus on what problems you can fix, and then the second would be come up with a low risk way, or as low a risk way as possible of fixing that. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, because I've made big mistakes and I've paid the cost for it, is I would say schedule your risks and say, right, I'm going to take 12 risks this year, and I've got this much money. So therefore, if you've got £1,000, then you can afford to put £80 behind each risk, and you can write off that £1,000 and say, I'm happy if this £1,000 goes down the toilet. But with this, I'm going to make 12 risks. I'm going to make 12, I suppose, hedges. I'm going to hedge my bets 12 times with these £80 each. And by having that attitude, I think it's far more rational, logical, low risk attitude for you, and you're less likely to going to be paying for it for 5-10 years down the line, which is unfortunately what I've seen a lot of other individuals go through when they bet too big on a business idea.
Oh wow, fantastic. That's such useful information and advice for our young people, so thank you for that.
Pleasure.
So thank you for joining us today, Elliott. That's the end of our video. Thank you all for watching at home. Stay tuned because we will be interviewing other team members of Revitalize soon. So yeah, thanks for watching.